The alarm clock screams. You hit snooze, already feeling the weight of the day pressing down. Sound familiar? For many women, stress is a constant companion. Juggling work deadlines, household chores, and family responsibilities can feel like a never-ending marathon. You rush through breakfast, trying to get everyone fed and out the door on time. Traffic is a nightmare, and you arrive at work already feeling frazzled. The workday is a blur of meetings, emails, and deadlines. You're constantly switching gears, trying to please everyone and be everything to everyone. By the time you get home, you're exhausted, but the day is far from over. Dinner needs to be made, homework needs to be checked, and the house is a mess. You collapse into bed, feeling like you've run a marathon. But sleep doesn't come easy. Your mind races with all the things you didn't get done today and all the things you need to do tomorrow. Stress has become an unwelcome guest in your life, impacting your well-being in ways you may not even realize. When it comes to stress, men and women are wired differently. While both sexes experience stress, women often feel its effects more profoundly and for longer durations. This difference is rooted in biology and amplified by societal expectations. Women's brains are wired for empathy and emotional responsiveness, meaning they tend to process stress more intensely. Women are also more likely to take on caregiving roles, both at home and in the workplace. This constant giving can lead to emotional exhaustion and burnout, a state of chronic stress that can manifest in a myriad of physical and emotional symptoms. Societal pressures for women to be perfect wives, mothers, and employees add another layer of complexity to the stress equation. At the heart of the stress response lies cortisol, often dubbed the stress hormone. When we perceive a threat, our bodies release cortisol, triggering a cascade of physiological changes designed to help us cope. Our heart rate and blood pressure increase, blood sugar levels spike, and digestion slows. This fight-or-flight response is essential for survival in acute, short-term stressful situations. However, when stress becomes chronic, cortisol levels remain elevated, wreaking havoc on our bodies and minds. For women, chronically high cortisol levels can disrupt the delicate balance of hormones, leading to irregular menstrual cycles, fertility issues, and exacerbated PMS symptoms. Elevated cortisol can also contribute to weight gain, particularly around the abdomen, and increase the risk of developing chronic diseases such as heart disease, diabetes, and depression. Section 4. The mind-body connection. Physical and mental manifestations of stress. Stress doesn't just impact our physical health, it takes a toll on our mental and emotional well-being as well. Chronic stress can manifest in a myriad of ways, leaving women feeling drained, overwhelmed, and disconnected from themselves and others. Headaches, muscle tension, and digestive issues are common physical manifestations of stress. Women may also experience difficulty sleeping, changes in appetite, and low energy levels. Mentally, stress can lead to increased anxiety, irritability, and difficulty concentrating. It can also exacerbate pre-existing mental health conditions such as depression and anxiety disorders. Women under chronic stress may find it challenging to manage their emotions, leading to conflicts in relationships and difficulty coping with everyday challenges. Section 5. The silent toll long-term consequences of unmanaged stress. When stress becomes a chronic companion, its effects can reverberate through a woman's life, impacting her health and well-being for years to come. Prolonged exposure to stress hormones can accelerate the aging process, increasing the risk of age-related diseases and cognitive decline. Chronic stress can also weaken the immune system, making women more susceptible to infections and illnesses. The emotional toll of chronic stress should not be underestimated. Women struggling with unmanaged stress may experience a diminished sense of self-worth, difficulty finding joy in life, and strained relationships with loved ones. It is essential to remember that stress is not a sign of weakness. It is a natural human response to challenging situations. However, recognizing the signs of chronic stress and taking proactive steps to manage it is crucial for protecting both our physical and mental well-being. Section 6. Reclaiming your peace. Practical strategies for stress management. While we can't always eliminate stress from our lives, we can learn to manage it effectively, reclaiming our sense of peace and well-being. The first step is to identify your stressors. What are the things in your life that trigger feelings of overwhelm, anxiety, or tension? Once you've identified your stressors, you can start to develop coping mechanisms. Exercise is a powerful stress reliever, releasing endorphins that have mood-boosting effects. Engage in activities you enjoy, whether it's reading, listening to music, or spending time in nature. Prioritize sleep, aiming for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night. Nourish your body with a healthy diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Practice mindfulness techniques such as meditation or deep breathing exercises to calm your mind and soothe your nervous system. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. Reach out to trusted friends, family members, or a therapist for support. Learning to manage stress effectively is an ongoing process, but the rewards are immeasurable. By prioritizing self-care and seeking support when needed, you can cultivate resilience, enhance your well-being, and navigate life's challenges with greater ease and grace.